What's up everybody? Welcome to our channel and our first video. My name is Gabriel and I'm with my beautiful lady, Irasema.
I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today we're going to talk about Gabriel's accident and how he lost his leg.
So yeah, like she said, I lost my leg.
Your leg.
My left leg. In a motorcycle.
Sorry.
In a motorcycle accident. This was about 6 weeks ago, roughly. June 22nd, 2018. And I'll give you a brief description of my day that day. So it was a Friday morning. It was my regular routine. Getting up, getting ready to school. I actually was running late to school and I noticed I had a flat tire in my car. So I decided to ride my motorcycle. After I got out of school, I did, a few other chores and here and there. And then when I actually was heading to my house, about half a mile from my house, I was crossing an intersection when I noticed a vehicle making a left turn towards me. So just so you guys have an idea of how it happened, I was going east, the vehicle was going west, and basically once I noticed the vehicle was coming towards me and the vehicle wasn't slowing down, I tried to swerve away and accelerate it. When the impact happened, I basically flew over the vehicle, landed, and I just saw my motorcycle slid away. Once I landed, I tried to get up because I was like, okay, I'm good. I got hit, but nothing hurts and I'm still alive. So I tried to get up and I couldn't. So I looked down to my leg, to my left leg, and I see the damage. Basically the lower leg right by my calf was just hanging, and then my upper leg had actually exploded because of the impact and the pressure. I was able to see all the way down to my femur, and it was quite scary, seeing that on yourself. If it got to me, I didn't freak out. I tried to stay as calm as possible, and then I laid down on the floor. A few people got off their vehicles, and I thanked them because they helped me out. Basically just calling 911 and trying to keep me calm, which I was. Then ambulance arrived, fire department arrived. I got loaded into the ambulance, and I knew it wasn't good when I heard the firefighter say I put his leg on the bucket. From that point on, I was just asking everyone, are you going to be able to save my leg? Are you going to be able to save my leg? So yeah, it was quite traumatic. I got to the hospital, all of that stuff, better than Grey's Anatomy. I got all checked out, put through the CAT scan. No injuries, no other injuries aside from my left leg. And once I got to the OR, the surgeon actually came up to me and I asked him one more time, are you going to be able to save my leg? And he looked at me and just said, no, it is too damaged, so we're not able to save it. I had already put in my head that that was going to be an outcome, and I had accepted it, because I wanted my family to feel as confident of everything that was going to happen from now on. And I wanted to feel confident myself that I was going to be able to overcome this challenge.
And it's actually been a challenge not just for him, but for me as well, just as well as for his whole family, even for my family, just because we've always been so close. Actually, that day I was at work when the accident happened. I was like at the end of my shift actually, and I remember getting a phone call from his sister, and I was with a customer, and I saw her call, and I was like, oh, I wonder what she wants. And then she called again, and it's something that's really uncommon for his sister, because usually she'll call me. If I don't answer, she'll just text me, and then I'll just call her back. But since she called back to back, I knew it was something wasn't okay. When I called her back after I was done with my customer, she tells me like, hey, do you know what happened to Bobby? Because that's what we all call him. And I was like, no, what's going on? And she's like, well, he was in a motorcycle accident. And I was like, no. I was like, dude, like, stop playing around. Like, that's not funny. She's like, I'm not playing around. My dad just called me. At that moment, like, your heart drops so much, because I knew the moment that he purchased a motorcycle that was always a possibility. But I guess you never think it's gonna ever happen to you. And I remember calling everybody in his family, and nobody would answer me. And just in my head, I don't know why, I was like, I'm just gonna call him. Like, this is not true. Like, he's fine. And I called him, and he didn't answer me.
Of course.
And that's like, I guess that's when it hit in, and I actually talked to his other sister, and she's like, hey, he's fine, it's okay, calm down, he just broke his leg. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I could do that. Like, I could do a broken leg. Like it's fine, you know, it's put a cast on it and you'll be fine. And then I ended up leaving from work once I got the opportunity right away. And I remember driving to the hospital, and just something told me that something, I don't know, I just knew something wasn't right.
My leg broke apart from my body.
That's not pretty.
Well, it is what it is.
And I got to the hospital, and I literally like ran inside. And once I got to the second floor, which was the OR waiting area, his sisters were in the hallway, and they were just bawling. And I remember like telling them like what's going on, and they were like, they just called my mom, and they told us that they have to cut his leg. And I was like, what? And they're like, yeah. And I was like they were trying to explain it to me, and I don't know, like I was like, just stop. And I remember going into the waiting room, and like slamming my hands on the lady's desk, and I was like, I need to know what's going on with Gabriel Gonzalez. And she's like, oh, she's like, a social worker is gonna be able to talk to you guys. And you know, we took a seat, and then like 5 minutes later, the lady walks in. And I was like, what's going on? Like, I'm hearing that you guys have to cut his leg. Like, what's going on? And she's like, well, we don't need your permission to cut his leg, because we already cut it. The way and the impact of the accident, how bad it was, there was basically no way for us to save his leg. She's like, it was an amputation. He's like, below the knee. It was halfway through where his calf is. She's like, and he's okay. He's okay. He knew we were gonna do it, and he accepted it. He's like, the hard part is for you guys, that you guys have to wait here, and you guys don't know what's going on. And I guess, like, once I heard that, it gave me, you know, some relief, because my biggest fear was for him to wake up and then be like, my leg's gone. But
Which was my biggest fear too.
but thankfully, you know, he was conscious the whole way, and he was able to know everything that was going on. After that, I just, I called my mom bawling, and I was like they're gonna, Mom, like they cut his leg, and like my mom rushed there, and like all of his family just rushed there, and we were waiting there what seemed like forever, and it was like around like 8 till 8 at night till they told us that he was out of surgery and that he was okay. But like the nurse was like, but he doesn't want to come. He doesn't want you guys to go in. She's like, he doesn't want to see you yet. And I remember getting so mad. And I was like, what the hell, Gabriel? Like, why? And she's like,
let me explain why.
Give him a minute. She's like, once he's ready, I'll come and get you guys. So she's like, it'll be about 30 minutes. And I remember I looked at the clock and it was 8:07. And I was like, if she's not back here by 8:37, I'm like, I am gonna go crazy. And I am gonna make everybody call her for us to come down here and get us. But yeah, that's how it was for me to find out everything that happened.
So basically, like, I stayed conscious all the way through because I wanted to be able to know what was going on to me. And I already knew what was going on. Like, I had seen my leg, and I knew that if I was going to come out of it alive, I was going to miss something, and that was going to be my leg. I was just scared that it was going to be my whole leg. So once I woke up from after the surgery, I asked the nurse, did you cut it? And she said yes. And I had already put that in my head, like, from the beginning, I just knew it wasn't going to be fine. So I just asked her, like, how high? And she said right below your knee. So that kind of surprised me because I was like, I was able to see my bone, like, on my upper leg, like, what happened? And they basically just stitch it back up, try to put all the muscles back together, that kind of stuff. And she said, your family's here. But I wasn't ready. I was still accepting it because it's something to think that they're gonna cut it to actually know they already cut it and your leg is gone. So I told her I don't want to see anyone, and I actually asked her to cover me up because I didn't even want to see myself. Then she came back a few times and she was like, are you ready to see them? I said no, like 2 times. And then the last time she was like, my shift is about to be over, so I'm bringing them in. And I was just like, like, I'll have to see them, they'll have to see me, they'll have to help me get through this, so bring them in. And only my girlfriend and my mom came in. I try to stay calm, but it's all been rough for everyone. It's been a roller coaster for everyone, mostly for me, because I was a very active person, and this has slowed me down quite a bit. But I'm getting through it. It's already a month in, and yes, I've broken down. Yes, there's been times that I'm just like, I'm done. Like, it hurts too much. I have pain all the time. I can't sleep sometimes. All that stuff. So it's been rough. Not only for me, for everyone. My parents tell me, seeing you in pain hurts me. And like, I guess I understand that, because I wouldn't be able to see anyone of my family or anyone of her family be hurt this bad and not feel their pain. I tell them sometimes, I feel like you guys don't understand me, what I'm going through, but at the same time, I don't understand what you guys are going through as well. So just
help me help you understand each other.
Basically.
Yeah. Basically.
And you know, like I said, it's been a journey for all of us, and I just wanted to share this with everyone because I mean, I've had to tell this story I don't know how many times.
Million and trillions of
to everyone who visit me at the hospital.
Yeah.
Friends, co-workers, classmates, family, professors, a lot of people. And I appreciate that because all of you guys have been my source of energy, and you guys have helped me try to overcome this, and I'm doing it. You know, like I said, we're a month in now, and I'm getting better every single day. I still have pain, I still cry sometimes, I still break down sometimes, but I'm getting through it. And I just want to show you guys that any challenge that's out there can be something that you can overcome if you put your mind to it, and if you have good support, because that's what's been helping me, having the support from everyone. So I just wanted to share this story with you guys, and you know, if anyone's out there seeing this, and if you guys have gone through this, and if you guys know anyone who has, hey, like, feel free to comment below, reach out, leave a question,
anything, honestly,
anything. You know, I've talked to a few people, amputees, and it has helped me a little bit, basically more of understanding the process that I'm going through and that I'm gonna continue to go through. So that has helped me. So if you guys reach out, if you guys ask questions, or if you guys tell me your stories, you know, I will appreciate that because it might help me. And hey, you know, like, maybe me coming out and telling this story might help you guys some way. So yeah.
And we want to honestly just thank every single person that went to the hospital, that has helped out in some way.
Yep.
Like, we are beyond thankful for all of the help, honestly.
Yep.
There's honestly not enough words to thank everyone.
Because there's a lot of people. It's
for their love, for their support, and yeah.
And hopefully you guys will see this and, you know, think of your life and be like, you know what, yesterday I was down because of this, but hey, I'm gonna overcome it, and I'm gonna make something out of it.
And there's not any obstacle that's put in your way that you cannot overcome. No matter what it is, you just have to have that willpower to do it. And honestly, having great support,
stay positive,
and staying positive, even if it's just one person that's supporting you, you know. If the world gives you honestly like 1,000 reasons to give up, I mean, just find that one, you know, to keep moving forward.
So yeah, I mean, give this video a like,
a share,
and you know, maybe subscribe to our channel, because this is gonna be our journey, and you know, we would like you guys to follow it. From, you know, I just have one leg right now, but maybe later on. He has a leg and a half. A leg and a half. But maybe later on, you know, you guys might be able to see me walking again, and I'll walk you guys through all that process. So yeah, like,
share,
and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.
Da-da!
Look at my leg. Oh, look at my leg.